my phone is so touchy, and so we're going to end up having to start all over again. Isn't that just special? Hopefully everybody realizes that I'm not live. And I will... Oh, Jan realized what happened. That's good. And I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'm going to have to try something totally different, I guess. Gotta love technology. Oh, you got that right. Yes. Okay. Oh, yes. Arliss is watching. Okay, as I try to get everything bigger. Okay, Jan, you're watching, so can you tell me if I'm coming through as being sideways or if I'm the right direction? I have my phone up. That doesn't appear it's going to work this. Yes, you are sideways. Hi, Danella. And you do not realize how many times I practice this and practice this. It's going to have to be this way. There's nothing more I can do. I had practiced this so many times, and I was sure that I was going to be able to do it just perfect, right? Well, wrong. Okay. Just bear with me as I get this all straightened out. Hopefully Bernie can find me and she'll realize that she'll realize what happened. Anyway, as I was talking about a little bit ago, here are the cards that I made using the new stamp set and dies that are coming in November. And I wasn't going to buy them, I'll admit it, but I just love how beautiful these are. And I think they're just great. So, okay. Now, without further ado, I'm going to start our technique. As I told you, it's called the Faux Metal. And this background creates a silver texture background and uses heavy-duty kitchen foil. Just like you get in the kitchen. And back when Stampin' Up! Started, we didn't have embossing folders. We used texture plates. So that's what we're going to use an embossing folder today because I no longer own texture plates. But we're going to be using the tin foil. So, yeah. Okay. We're going to go and use a piece of Bermuda Bay cardstock that measures 5.5 by 8.5 and score it at 4 1/4. Oh, you're gonna love them, Danielle. You're gonna like them. They're very beautiful. I just thought to myself, what do I need another snowflake set for? But I caved and got it. And you have texture plates. Well, you can try this technique then by using the plates. I'm going to use the Swirls and Curls embossing folder. So what you're going to use after you have this, and we're going to also have a layer of Blackberry Bliss. So I will go and set that up right away. Okay. And we'll set that aside. What you're going to do for the technique is take a piece of cardstock, and it doesn't matter what color it is. The stamp set that we'll be using tonight is the First Frost. It also has matching framelets, and I've been waiting. It was on back order. I've been waiting and waiting for this stamp set, but I'm happy to report that it is in now. And that's the set we'll be using tonight. Okay, we're going to take just a regular piece of tinfoil, the dull side, shiny side. Okay, what you're going to want to do is take your adhesive and attach your adhesive to this plain piece of cardstock. Okay. I want the shiny side to face. I'm going to go face down, just like that. If you put your adhesive on after you do the foil, you're going to have your lines are going to show. So by putting your adhesive on the cardstock first, you're not going to have a problem with all these pesky lines. Okay, so now I just go and fold this over, okay, and take our embossing folder to emboss it. After we're done embossing it, through the magic of TV, this is what it looks like. Pretty cool, huh? It's just really, like, as my husband said, it's very shiny. And yes, it is. So, okay. Oh, Sally Becker and Mary Jane. Oh, Bernie, you found me. You know exactly what happened, don't you? I'm glad you guys that were watching found me. And I'm glad that you stayed with me. Okay, what I'm going to do next is attach it to my card. There's one nice thing about Stampin' Up! Is that we have the stamp set. And they give you ideas for the coordinating cardstock, but they also have the matching designer series paper. And I like that. Okay, apparently I didn't cut my cardstock to size. I almost have it cut to size, but we're going to use this as a layer. Okay, and that is going to be 3 3/4 by 5. Let me just cut this real quick. There. 3 3/4 by 5. We're going to put that right there. Let me put a little bit of adhesive on there. And so far, so good. And then we're going to go and attach our foil piece. But what I want to do is attach it using dimensions, just to raise it up a little bit. It really is very pretty. It's very shiny, but I just love how when I first read the tag, it was like I sometimes remember how these techniques go, but in this case, I couldn't remember it at all. But we're talking 6 years ago, just about. Okay, and we're going to put our piece on right here. All right. The nice thing about this designer series paper is it has a bit of shimmer to it, which I think is beautiful. We're going to go and use the thinlets that match this, the frosted bouquet, and cut a tag, and then go and cut another white piece using, oh, and my mother is even watching. Wow, aren't I lucky tonight? That's great. We're going to go and take our tag and stamp it. Wishing you all the best. There. Okay. And we're going to go and take some adhesive and attach that. Okay. And does everybody have the stamping chamois already? This thing is just wonderful. When you're on the go or something, you can just go and clean your stamps like immediately. It works great. Okay, now we're going to take some little, I guess they could call them baby dimensions, and put them on the back. And because I want to put it right there, but this is a little bit higher, so I put a strip of adhesive here and my 2 dimensions right there. There, that looks very nice. And I then took my thinlet and stamped a flower, and took a dimension, put that right there in the middle, and added that as a decoration. Okay, one of the other framelets that we have for this same set is like twigs, and I went and ran that through my Big Shot with Blackberry Bliss. So, Bernie and Arliss, do you remember doing this stamping technique 6 years ago? We're just going to add that for some decoration. Now I have some frosted and clear epoxy droplets, and we have the frosted ones, and you also get the clear ones. And I'm gonna go and take my handy stamping Picket tool and grab one and use that as the center of my flower. Oh, Bernie does remember when we made this technique. Well, that's great. Okay. Now for the inside, because we don't have anything yet, and what I want to do is stamp a greeting that's here's to a season filled with warmth, comfort, and good cheer. Now, you could use this for Christmas, I realize, but this is also going to be a great great card to use for just like a hello card. Because our front says wishing you all the best. So, you know, it doesn't have to be anything in particular. We're going to go and put one of our flowers there. And our sprig. There. Well, that looks good. Okay. And just put a little adhesive on the back. And there's our card. Our card's all done. Just like that. I like how it turned out actually too, and because I've already made this card once already, I now have 2 cards using our faux metal technique. And you don't really have to have a lot of expensive equipment to go and make some of these cards. Okay, and let's see. And remember, if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, please consider me. Our October host code is listed right here, and you can go to my blog, or you can go to the Stampin' Up! Website and just look me up. I am so glad that you were able to join me. Next time, we're going to do the dryer sheet technique. And that should be fun. And that will also be on Tuesday, November 13th. So I just want to thank you for following me and finding me here. I'm going to keep practicing, and one of these times I'm actually going to be able to go and do a Facebook Live, and I will not cut us off, and I won't lose us. So, thank you very much, and next time.